Welcome to the Namibia Oil and Gas podcast, your weekly gateway to the latest news and developments shaping Namibia's dynamic oil and gas sector. It's Friday, 10 October 2025, and I'm Kobus Steyser in Swakopmund with the latest news, updates, and insights from the Namibia oil and gas industry. Let's dive right in. This week's top headlines. ReconAfrica provides drilling update at Kavango West 1X. Somerschield invests $12.9 million Namibian dollars in Monitor Exploration's Namibian oil projects, driving inclusive growth at the Namibia Local Content Conference 2025 in Swakopmund. PETROFUND and McDermott International Limited signs MOU. Reconnaissance Energy Africa Limited, ReconAfrica, has announced that drilling of the Kavango West 1 exploration well in Namibia's Damara Fault Belt is progressing on schedule. The final casing string has been set at approximately 2,300 meters, just above the targeted Otavi carbonate reservoir, the well's primary exploration target. The company anticipates drilling through an extensive section of the potential reservoir, measuring nearly 20 kilometers long and 3 kilometers wide, before undertaking a full evaluation of the Otavi section. Operations are advancing towards total depth of approximately 3,800 meters, expected in the second half of November 2025. Following TD, an extensive logging program will commence, with results anticipated by year-end. ReconAfrica has placed the well under tight hole status, meaning no further results will be disclosed until final logging is complete, a standard exploration practice that reflects neither positive nor negative outcomes. Monitor Exploration Limited, MEL UK, an onshore hydrocarbon exploration company active in Namibia, has secured a $12.9 million Namibian dollar investment from Windhoek-based private investment firm Somerschield. The investment, structured as a convertible instrument linked to a future IPO or farm-out, will support MEL Namibia's ongoing exploration program in PEL 93, located in the central Ovambo Basin. The company is conducting basin and prospectivity studies to identify the optimal site for its first exploration well, planned for 2026. Additional funding will also advance early-stage work in MEL's newly awarded Nama Basin license, an area with promising hydrocarbon potential. As part of the partnership, Somerschield Chairman Laz Shigweda has joined the board of MEL Namibia to provide strategic oversight and assist with financing the 2026 drilling campaign in collaboration with 88 Energy Limited. The investment underscores growing local confidence in Namibia's upstream sector and aligns with the country's goal to build domestic participation in its energy value chain. The Namibia Local Content Conference 2025 brought together visionaries, policymakers, industry leaders, and young professionals under one roof at the NTC Dome in Swakopmund, all united by a shared goal: to ensure Namibians play a central role in the country's oil and gas story. Over 3 dynamic days, the conference sparked powerful discussions on local participation, skills development, and sustainable growth. From insightful panels and technical sessions to vibrant exhibitions and youth-driven dialogues, every moment reflected Namibia's commitment to building an inclusive, empowered energy future. As the conversations continued beyond the conference halls, one message stands clear: local content is not just a policy. It's a promise to equip Namibians with the tools, opportunities, and partnerships needed to transform the nation's resources into lasting prosperity. We spoke to some of the delegates.
Well, I should say that while Namibia is at the threshold of groundbreaking and also entering a pioneering moment, this conference is coming at a very strategic and timely time for us to have a discussion around local content. My understanding and experience from local content is more in terms of contracting and procurement, not necessarily so much in terms of ownership, because that's a completely different ballgame. But if we can ensure that Namibians can gainfully participate in terms of procurement and sourcing, I think that will be a big milestone for us to achieve. So great network opportunity, good conversations, and nice follow-ups, I believe, to follow in the days ahead. Thank you.
Hi, yes, the week has been very interesting, very informative. what stood out for me from this conference is that the supply chain in Namibia has to be prepared. We are already behind, whether it's oil and gas, it's green hydrogen. We are behind and we need to step up. The local industry is already struggling to provide just for the local market. The supply chain is disorganized, and we should stop working in silos and start working together to build on this great objective that we have of making Namibia great and having a future for our children.
The event is going brilliantly. There is real discourse. We are talking about actual things and not in the air, and not something that is about to happen, but we are planning because it's happening already. And like we mentioned, we should have started yesterday already. So everything we are talking is so conducive, and I'm extremely excited for the future for oil and gas in Namibia.
PETROFUND and McDermott International Limited have signed a memorandum of understanding to advance Namibia's energy talent pipeline. The partnership seeks to foster collaboration on academic and industrial training initiatives within Namibia's upstream oil and gas sector. PETROFUND CEO Nilian Malemi said, "Capacity building collaborations with international service companies facilitate the exchange of global best practices and technical expertise with local talent, thereby positioning Namibia's workforce and service providers to play active roles across the full value chain of the upstream industry, while driving and sustaining economic growth in the country."
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Namibia Oil and Gas podcast. If you would like to contribute with news and information, please contact us at info@namibiaoilandgas.com. For more news, information, resources, and updates of the week, visit www.namibiaoilandgas.com. Join us next time as we continue to explore the top stories driving Namibia's energy future.